Hi, I'm Raleigh Brown. This is number 356, Curve Flattening Concert, and it's a very gray day here in southeast Pennsylvania. We had some snow overnight. It's mostly melted. I think the rain did away with it, and it's kind of cold, but not real cold. It's going to get real cold again soon. So I welcome you here, Michael Anthony Wood, the first man in, and Tom Dietz and Margot Lemieux and Rhonda Scott Merrick. Margot, did I remember to thank you for the lovely card you sent? Thank you. And it had a calendar on it, which was cool. And Bunny Barnes is here, and Warren Bendler and Charlie Bryant, and Carol Pred and Bob McKenna. Bob made it. He knows that I'm playing a request of his from yesterday. And Rich Fowler and Connie Copy, Betsy McIntyre just came in from shoveling. That's why I live in southeastern Pennsylvania, Betsy. John Sprouse and Ken and Supa are getting to be regulars here. Welcome aboard, guys. And Deborah Leiby Clark, who is a regular and is an old friend. Not old, but a friend of long standing. Mike Verbeek Sartorius from Germany. Kathy Marzik, it's great to see you all here. And we're getting enough of a crowd. I think I'll start in. So I'm going to play a couple people requested things yesterday that I would have liked to play, and then I got carried away and I played stuff I wanted to play instead. You know how that is. So this first one is actually written by a dear old friend of mine, Jeff Bartley, and all the people from the Boston area here know Jeff. He's a great singer-songwriter, guitar player, just all-around amazing musician. He took third place at Winfield, according to his sister, I think 4 times. I thought it was only 3, but what do I know? There are 3 in a year. He took second place in the contest that I won in 1980. I think he came in 81 and took second place 3 years in a row, which meant he won 3 guitars and I only won 1. Dang. And anyhow, we've been friends since before then, and he's a great guy. And he wrote this great song, and everybody loves it. And let me cloink a hello to you. Hello. Cloink. I love any song that has anything to do with dogs, and this one is kind of peripheral, but it still works, you know. Now I know a man, he never says a word. He strums his old Gibson, sings like a bird, while the dreams in his head, they're almost gone. The times keep changing as the years wear on, and it don't take much to wag my tail. Give me hard-boiled eggs, a little beer in a pail. You gotta work pretty hard to drive me away. One kind word, and I will stay. Driving in my car, I travel all around. Get up on the stage here in your town. I used to chase all the women, I guess I still do, but love is best when it's tender and true, and it don't take much to wag my tail. Give me hard-boiled eggs, a little beer in a pail. You gotta work pretty hard to drive me away. One kind word, and I will stay. all night, I sleep all day. People ask me how I live this way. Well, I don't call it living, I call it just getting by. If I had the ambition, I'd be a hell of a guy. And I'm about half crazy, the end of my chain. Nobody knows how I stand the strain. If you treat me hard, well, I might turn mean. I'm at my best, times get lean, and it don't take much to wag my tail. Give me hard-boiled eggs, a little beer in a pail. You gotta work pretty hard to drive me away. But one kind word and I will stay. So that's One Kind Word by my old friend Jeff Bartley, and I see Bruce and Mariana are here. Nice to see you guys, and Jim Moore and Charlotte Cantrell. And let me think which guitar I was going to play. I think this one might do. And Doug Burgoyne. Hi there, Doug. And Debbie Moore and Toby Simmons from the West Coast. And Ann Mintz and Jeanette Pasqua, who I saw earlier, and Carol Pred. 8 inches of snow, you poor dear. And Alex Bevan says, you gotta love dog songs. It's the truth, buddy. And Aretta and Ron are here. Terry Linder, Lauren Payne, Roland Hunn. Lots of old friends checking in. Eddie D. And Debbie Lipstruer over in Madrid. Hi, Deb. And Jay Dusenberry. At Mary's, I'm not sure what Mary's is, but it's on the West Coast somewhere, I think. And because that's where Jay lives. And my brother Richard Brown is in on YouTube. Hi, Rich. Now this one, that first one was for, I think the person who requested it was Roberta Lamb, One Kind Favor. But this one was requested by Bob McKenna. Sometimes, people request stuff and I go, oh, I haven't done that in a long time. That's a great idea. But I just didn't get to this one yesterday. And I did not get to tuning my guitar either. I was in a little bit of a hurry before the show today. So, let's see if we can get to something. I'm going to do this. I tried to tune it with the capo on and it drives me crazy. So while I'm tuning here, I can mention that tomorrow morning, Cozy Sheridan and Charlie Koch are on at 10:30. And then Wednesday, I will be back at 3 p.m., just like today. On Thursday, my good buddy Alex Bevan, who is on here, will do his wonderful live stream at 3:30 on Thursday. And on Friday, there is usually a potpourri of Steve Edelman and Warren Bendler and Bunny Barnes. Warren at 3, Steve at 3:30, and Bunny at 4. So you might put all that on your calendar, and then I'll mention this again on Wednesday. But Dakota Dave Hull is on Saturday morning, and then I'll be back on Sunday morning. The humidity has been very variable in my house because of the extreme cold we had. So the guitars are not in as perfect tune as I expect them. they've not lived up to my expectations. So here we go. Now once I lived the life of a millionaire. I was spending all my money and I didn't care. Taking my friends out for a mighty good time. We were buying bootleg liquor, champagne and wine. Then I began to fall so low. I didn't have no friends, I had no place to go. If I ever get my hands on $1 again, I'm gonna hang on to it till that eagle grins, 'cause nobody knows you when you're down and out. If in your pockets you haven't got a penny, then your friends, you haven't any that let you get back on your feet again. Everyone becomes your long-lost friend. It's mighty strange, without a doubt, how nobody knows you when you're down and out. Yes, nobody knows you when you're down and out. If in your pockets you haven't got a penny, then your friends, you haven't any that let you get back on your feet again. And everyone becomes your long-lost friend. It's mighty strange, without a doubt, how nobody knows you till you're down and out. I mean, when you're down and out. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. From, I believe, from 1923, shortly after the end of the Spanish flu pandemic. Let's go on to guitar number 3 for today. Sometimes there's a tune that I know is going to be hard for me to play. And that's when I get this guitar out. This guitar is old. It's like old Betsy was for Davy Crockett. So you're welcome, Bob McKenna, and I see Greg Artsner is here, and it's Terry, not Greg, and she says her mom sang it, and she sang it with me today. Thank you, my dear. And Susan Douglas is here. Hi, Susan. And Jeanette Hubner. And I think that's everybody. Leonard Augustine, did I say hi to you? John Sprouse. Pam Zappardino, I saw your you chat your way by as I was singing. I wanted to make sure I said hi to you. And that's all of that for now. So this tune, this is a Bix Beiderbecke tune. And it's a beautiful piece of music, and I haven't played it in a long time, so let's just say a prayer. I'll start it. It's called I'm Coming, Virginia. Okay. I'm Coming, Virginia by Bix Beiderbecke. Lydia Adams Davis, oh, just got that reminder. Welcome aboard, my dear. I want to say hi to the Invisibles, which may or may not include Rosemary Ross, Linda Worster, Kate Mack, Kit Serikaku, Invisible Rubinstein, Joel Biget, Judith Fox. Those are all the ones I can think of. It looks like, who am I thinking of here? There are some people who are sometimes invisible, but they aren't today. Terry Linder. Sometimes she doesn't show up, and sometimes she does. So we're just cruising along here. So I will remind you again, Cozy and Charlie tomorrow at 10:30, not to be missed. I'll be back on Wednesday, Alex on Thursday at 3:30. Thanks, Martin McNeil. Martin McNeil is also on Thursdays. He starts at 4 Eastern Time. He's over in England where it's like 9 p.m. when he starts over there. And he does a great blues show. I always try. I listened to Alex for a while, and then I listened to Martin for a while. And then Friday, Warren Bendler, I think at 3. He'll correct me if I'm wrong. Warren Bendler at 3, Slim Edelman at 3:30, and Bunny Barnes with her twofer at 4. And then Dakota Dave Hull on Saturday. I'm like a fucking calendar here. What am I doing? So I think I wanted another guitar for this one. I'm just like entertaining myself with the guitar. So we'll come back to the Rosewood Martin. And I do want to also mention that as Toby was kind enough to do, that there is a PayPal link right there. You can see it on the page. And we do welcome donations to keep the wheels turning here. We have to pay for a Zoom account. We have to pay for an Ecamm account. We have to use Restream. We need to do so many things. We have to buy a guitar once in a while. So this is the original for today. On the road long ago, back when my ducks were all in a row, up on stage with an old friend, we sang our songs, we took a break, then I made my first mistake. My whole life's been up and down since then. I was standing there with a glass of beer, just taking in the atmosphere, when an old flame snuck in and stole a kiss. If I knew then what I know now, I probably would have known just how destiny could steal much more than this. Fate is such a funny thing. A life can turn on the beat of a butterfly's wing. Time so bitter, time so sweet. It all began on Hessler Street. From that day my life changed, all my plans were disarranged. I was living under a spell. I'd love to blame somebody else, but I had done this to myself. In time I knew it all too well. Summer went by in a flash. My former life had turned to ash. There was no one to whom I could return. And when the whole thing fell apart, there I sat with my broken heart, and one sad lesson to learn. Fate is such a funny thing. A life can turn on the beat of a butterfly's wing. Time so bitter, time so sweet. It all began on Hessler Street. Now if I could go back and take one more try at that first mistake, there's no telling where I would be. But you roll your dice, take a shot, you learn to live with what you've got. What could have been remains a mystery. Fate is such a funny thing. A life can turn on the beat of a butterfly's wing. Time so bitter, time so sweet. It all began on Hessler Street. Everything turned on Hessler Street. So, I did 4 songs, didn't I? Yep, that's the show for today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do a little mantra for you. And then my buddy Beth Mead is coming over. It's her birthday, and she chose to spend her birthday coming over and playing gypsy jazz tunes with me. So either I'm gonna assume that's a high compliment. I'm gonna take it as such. So be happy, be healthy, be brave, and be calm. Be kind, it's a snap. And if you get cranky, take a nap. Take care of yourselves. Try to stay out of trouble and out of the way of viral pathogens. Wear a mask and wash your hands, stuff like that. And I will hope to see you again on Wednesday. I love you all for coming out and hanging out with me and spending time. So I'm going to say goodbye